are going to have a little talk. It's just going to be a short talk, I hope. So yesterday on 21st April, the Prime Minister has announced that the circuit breaker is going to be extended for another month. By right, this circuit breaker in Singapore is supposed to end in 4th May, but a lot of us are suspecting that it would extend, and yes, after yesterday, it is confirmed that it's extended. Although during this circuit breaker, we can still go grocery shopping for essential needs and stuff, but is it really enough? To many Singaporeans, this is not enough at all. And the worst thing is, bubble tea shops are closed. Although it's F&B, but yes, it is taken off the essential list. And because of this news yesterday, the queue outside bubble tea shops is crazy. People are trying to get their last cup of bubble tea before it ends last night at 2359, which is 21st April 2359. Lockdown in other countries, but Singapore is in a semi-lockdown state. But I would say this semi-lockdown state is pretty much going to a lockdown, if the situation doesn't get better. So the reason why it's extended is because community cases are actually not decreasing, and the numbers are more than 25. So one of the reasons why the circuit breaker is extended is because of this. So for a lot of extroverts, this is really, really bad. They really don't know and cannot handle this situation, because extroverts are people who they love the outside, they love people, they love being out and about, they love meeting people and stuff. But being cooped up at home now, to them is really energy draining. They cannot put their energy anywhere other than to themselves. But for introverts, it's a good thing. It's their thing to stay indoors, it's their thing to stay away from people, it's their thing to just be by themselves, be in a room, being hooked up. That's what gives them most energy. But there are also introverted extroverts and extroverted introverts. Let's not forget these two groups of people. And I would say that I am an introverted extrovert. What it means to be introverted extrovert is basically, in general, means that you are an introvert, but around the right kinds of people, you can be very outgoing, you can put your energy out there with them. But when it's time you need to recharge your energy, you go back to your space, you go back to being alone, and that's when your energy is recharged. So, and vice versa for extroverted introverts. So in this kind of situation, even people who are introverted extroverts like me cannot take it that we are being cooped in the room for the whole day. Okay, honestly, yes, I can get to go grocery shopping and go out to get my essentials, but honestly, not being able to interact with humans, it's mentally draining. You need to talk to someone, you need to put yourself out there from time to time, no matter how introverted are you. So I don't say I speak for all introverts or extroverts, but I speak for people who are going through what I am going through. So how I am coping this situation, if you know me, I am actually a preschool teacher. And to be honest, my job from Monday to Friday has been interacting with kids. But during this circuit breaker for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been able to interact with them, and the only way to interact with them is through video calling. But still, yes, we get to see them, but it's the physical touch and the physical connection, the emotions that is not present, and it's killing us teachers inside. We are preschool teachers for a reason, we are there to care for and love the kids. But now we are losing out on that part, and we are only doing education, and it's online based, where everything is just I put up and you read, and then it's there. It just ends there. There's no connection. And it's gonna be 2 months when the kids go back to school. It's gonna be chaos. You're gonna start hearing crying and stuff. So how we are coping with this, I really don't know. Like, most of us are going crazy not being able to be at work. Like, with my colleagues and my friends, we are all talking about how we wish this ends earlier so that we can be back at work physically doing stuff with the kids. However, that being said, of course, you know, it's better to stay at home during this period of time until the whole COVID-19 case, you know, actually falls. But talking about, you know, as an educator, how we feel, it's definitely not the best choice for us, but I guess we have to do what is right for us and what is right for the kids, as well as what is right for the people around us. I cannot speak for everyone out there, but I would just like to give an advice. I know it's not easy during this time, like during this period of time, especially for people who prefer to be out and about, prefer to be, you know, interacting with humans, interacting with their friends, going here, going there, prefer to be physically at work. This situation is really very difficult for people like that. Not only people like that, but also people like me, who, even though we do prefer to stay at home at times, but you know, there are still times we need to be out. We need to go out and talk to people. We need to go out and you know, breathe fresh air. You know, we need to go out and just be in the environment. All I can say is just stay positive. Like, really just stay positive. Yes, there's not much you can do in a room so small, but if you find something you like to do, if you find a hobby to do, you know, time would pass faster. Yes, a lot of people would say, oh, you know, saying is so easy, doing it is difficult, especially for people who, you know, like to be out and about. But you know, there's no harm trying, looking for a new kind of hobby or doing something you would never normally do when you're at home. You know, even cleaning the house sometimes, you know, it brings joy. Like, makes you feel like your house is clean. You know, you constantly want to keep the house clean. You know, these are things you can find to do at home during this period of time. So you know, just really look for something you can do at home. You know, change the layout of your room, clean up your house, look for a new hobby, study something online that is free. Now there are so many online free courses, so why not just take it? You know, it's free anyways, and then you learn something new, there's a new skill, so that your time, you know, during this period of circuit breaker actually passes faster. I wouldn't say that everyone will be able to do it, but you know, if you take your time to calm yourself down, to really think of, you know, what are the other things you can do other than having the need to step out of the house, you will actually realize that, you know, there's a lot more you can do other than, you know, having to be out, having to go shopping, having to watch a movie, having to go sing a song with friends, having to, you know, cafe hop and stuff. And you can also take this, you know, period to actually save money. Like, it's the best time for you to actually save money. So the only advice I can give to everyone out there is to be positive. Like, yes, this situation is nothing, there's nothing to be positive about this situation at all, but your life is not the end. This is only a phase. Like, we've been through SARS, we've been through so many things. It's just a phase where things happen and it will pass. It's not gonna be here for the rest of your life. So just stay positive, you know, look for things to do, find a new hobby that you can do at home, reading. These are the things that, you know, can put you through this period of time. One word to describe everything you can do now is to stay positive. Really just stay positive, and this will pass really soon. It might just be a blink of an eye and then everything will be like over. Actually, my only advice is to just be positive, you know, find something to do, look for a hobby. You may have lost your job because of this COVID-19 thing, but then, you know, as long as you never give up and continue looking for a job after this whole thing passes, you know, there may be people or companies out there looking for people to hire. So why give up on your life just because of this? Alright, so this is the end of my talking video. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share my video and subscribe to my channel. You can follow my Instagram here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!